And as they came around, Budweiser and Pico were side by side, getting very, very close. Here is your lineup. Also in the heat, Carpenter Communications, Lumar Window Film, and the Miss Bell forklift. But those two boats side by side. The Pico running, by the way, without a cowling.
And running very, very well. You can see that his straightaway speed is matching that of Dave Villwock in the Budweiser as they come into the Belle Isle turn for the first time.
Watch how close these two boats get from the O'Doul's eye on the sky. Budweiser trying to pinch Evans in, and then Evans will come out and push Budweiser out as they come in toward the straightaway, and there they hit.
Now that's a close call because the inside boat determines the radius of the turn, but he's not allowed to take the boat outside him out further than is necessary. So the referees have a discussion at this time going on about that situation.
As it turned out, they decided to fine the Budweiser team and Villwock $300, but not give them any kind of a time penalty.
Meanwhile, a great boat race as these two guys are side by side. They are above 200 miles per hour at that point as they go by the Detroit Yacht Club.
Both banging them sponson to sponson as they go through the rollers there, and now we're in 5-lap heats now that we're in heat 3.
Both getting good rides. You see the Pico walking a little bit, but that doesn't alarm the driver. He knows that he's running loose and fast when the boat is walking like that from sponson to sponson.
The Detroit River is always rough when you get into a situation of 5 laps plus the clock start, and there's Carpenter Communications, which went dead in the water during this heat. You really get rough water with each successive lap.
Now you see Dave Villwock carving a perfect turn in lane 2 as he goes through the Belle Isle turn again. He leaves room for the Pico because he doesn't have the overlap. If he were to move in and douse Mark Evans with his rooster tail,
like
now there,
that,
Evans chooses to come through the rooster tail, and without the cowling, the water put out the fire.
Pico just slowing down to go dead in the water at that point, and from that point on, it was Budweiser just rocking away.
The decision to run without the cowling, John, may have cost the Pico team right there.
On the other hand, had they taken the time to put the cowling on, they might not have been able to get it into this heat, so it was a calculated risk, and it did not work out. As Villwock began to run away with this heat, Steve talked with owner Bernie Little on the shore.
Bernie, it's Gold Cup Sunday. How's the heart doing?
Well, it's pumping pretty hard. I'll tell you, when you see him come through that first turn like that, God, they were all have to be at 200 miles an hour. I just couldn't believe what I was looking at. Dave just doing an awesome job of driving. I think he just took the checkered flag.
Indeed he did, and Dave Villwock back where he's used to being after losing his first heat of the year in Heat 2 is the winner of his Heat 3A. Nate Brown takes second in the Lumar Window Film, a pretty strong finish for him. And looking down the results, Carpenter Communications takes a third, but still trails in the overall standings after 3 heats.
David, a driver's race, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it sure was. Pico guys were trying real hard. He tried to push us around there a little bit, and we did a little rubbing and racing, but that's okay. You know, we still powered to miss Budweiser around the outside.
Bernie, there was never any doubt, was there?
The hell there wasn't. But I don't like to think there was. We're ready to win today, and he's showing us the way around the course.